Good morning, Jason. How are you?
Good morning. I'm fine. How are you?
I'm doing well. We're excited to talk to you. I'm a huge Harry Potter fan like the rest of the world, right? I loved you as Lucius Malfoy, and I can't wait to talk about that in a second. But first, you are starring in NBC's new show, Awake. Tell me about the show.
Well, I think it's a fantastic story. You know, I wouldn't want to be talking about me being interesting in it, but it's a script that I simply couldn't put down. It's a brilliant what-if idea, like all good stories. And the millions of people who've already watched the pilot online are going nuts about it on the internet, and I hope the audiences find it as entertaining to watch as we did to make.
Now, the plot seems so cool. Tell us about it a little bit.
Well, I play Michael Britton, who's an LA homicide detective, and he has a terrible car accident at the beginning of the series with his wife and his son in it, and one of them dies, and he doesn't know which one. That sounds strange, but what happens is he wakes up and his wife has survived, and they've lost their son, and he goes to work and solves crimes, but every time he closes his eyes, he's in a different world, where his son has survived and his wife has died. And one of them must be a dream, but he can't work out which one is the dream. They both seem completely real to him. And the truth is, after a while, he doesn't want to work out which one is a dream because he wants to keep them both in his life.
Very interesting. We can't wait to see
So
it.
it's very it's very emotional. It's very character-led, but it's also a police drama. So it has a bit of something for everyone.
A little bit of everything. That's great. And I think Harry Potter had a little bit of everything for everyone. Everyone loved it, from kids to adults. What was that experience like? What was your favorite part about that experience?
Well, you know, it's very similar to Awake. You know, great stories, well told, are completely universal. So, you know, whether it's can you imagine you're a 12-year-old who discovers they're a wizard, or can you imagine not knowing whether your dreams are real or not? It's all in the telling. You know, there have been stories about wizards before, and dragons, and detectives, and dreams, but it's all about the storyteller. And at the heart of our storytelling, for instance, in the show tonight, we have Howard Gordon, who wrote a lot of X-Files and a lot of 24 for years and Homeland, and we've got Joe Rowling and Steve Clovis, who wrote the scripts for Harry Potter, and they're just great storytellers. And it doesn't really matter if you're watching in 3D or on your phone or an IMAX, or, you know, it's in the end, it's about capturing people's imagination.
Definitely. Now, when the last film came out, how were you feeling? I know I was very sad.
Well, yeah, funnily enough, it's a very similar feeling. You're talking to me on the set of the last day's shoot on Awake. So I'm saying goodbye to this set and all my friends and the people. We've been together for 6 months, which is not as long as the 10 years on Harry Potter, but it's always a similar feeling. I think I partly went into the business, you know, being an actor, because I like this sense of this village coming together for a period of time. You have this very intense experience, and then there's always the day when you have to say goodbye to each other. The nice thing about Harry Potter is that I know that although we're not working with each other anymore, those stories, whether it's in DVD or whatever future format we invent, chips that you stick in the eyeball, they'll be around as long as people show stories to each other.
I think so, for sure, definitely for sure. Now, you were in Abduction, which filmed in Pittsburgh, the city that we are in right now. Yeah.
I ran along that fantastic river all the time. I went to the great Steelers game.
Did you? Wonderful. What else did you do here in Pittsburgh?
I had a great time. Well, I run everywhere. So unlike Taylor, I could leave my front door. Poor old Taylor was trapped in his house all the time. Yeah, I ate a bunch. I ate way too much meat. People gave me steaks the size of my head there. People were very friendly. You know, downtown was great.
Wonderful, wonderful. Well, we look forward to Awake. Thank you for joining me today.
Thanks very much. I hope people enjoy the show.